parties. Let's get smashed. Hello and welcome back to Stocks 11. Hope you enjoyed the intro. Hope you enjoyed today's video as well. Remember to subscribe, like and subscribe if you do enjoy today's video. It means a lot to me and Ben. And yeah, let's get into it. Today we're going to be talking about the mighty parties. It started now. I am getting ready for a party as we speak. That is very, very smart party, as you as you can tell. But so yeah, today we're going to be talking about parties. So parties. First thing of all, in year 7 you used to have the old parties. Even year 6 you used to have the old parties. And they weren't parties really. They were just greetings where everyone, they met up really, didn't they? They drank some lemonade and yeah, talked for a bit and played some party games and passed the parcel. Party's over. Nowadays the world has changed. Year 11s they're the party masters. But it gets higher and higher and higher as you go like into your 19, 20, 18, 17. Why did I go? I don't know why it went down in ages. You find lots of drugs and drink nowadays at parties, which is lovely, and girls. So it all mixes really well with the old toppers, doesn't it? But yeah. However, what can you really do about that? I mean, all people are trying to do is escape from the flipping school. And why you probably hate your year is this is how you escape from it. Basically, I've made a video on why I hate school. Basically. So check that out up here. I'll leave it up here, and not up in the roof, no, up there. But yeah, that's basically why you hate it. And this is kind of the good side to being older, maybe, and being able to get so-called smashed, what people call it, as parties. Half the people don't even do that. But anyway, yeah, parties now the music will be absolutely bouncing. Your ears by the end of the night will be destroyed. They won't be cauliflowers and fighting, hopefully, lads or ladies, as the case may be nowadays. Fighting over, of course, me. The music will be bouncing, basically. You'll be having a great time talking to your mates, talking to girls, maybe, if you're lucky. Not sure about that one. So another one is style. If you go to a party looking like a tool, you'll probably be kicked out nowadays. It's how it goes. If you're not dressed in the most expensive, stylish kind of thing, or even if you are, you look like a little bit of a twit. No, you're finished. Your life is over, lads. So yeah, if you're one of those lucky guys to go to a party, try not to get smashed because you're probably not old enough to drink net, and that means your system won't be able to hold it in, and by that I mean it's going to throw it back up, and that can be very embarrassing. Definitely hasn't happened to me. But anyway, yeah, you want to have a good time with your friends, and you want to be sensible. That's one thing which is very difficult to do. You want to be sensible, you want to have a good time, you want to not get too drunk, as we may call it, or smashed. I mean, parties, let's get smashed. I mean, there's kind of a thing that people say nowadays, which is kind of cringy. However, yeah, it's the kind of thing that happens. So if you are lucky enough to be invited to one of these so-called parties, then make sure you have a good time because it might be your last. As long as you don't get paralytic, they don't have to pump out your lungs, which hasn't happened yet, but it might do tonight. So let's hope it doesn't, shall we? Yeah, house parties, probably they're sometimes better, sometimes worse, if anything. We just normally go out to a nice field. And we've got our own spot, kind of where we go and stuff like that. I think it's the same thing kind of happens with everyone. I mean, to be fair, the closer you live to town, it's kind of easier and kind of harder because you can't get served in town. If it's a good party, get in the picture. You'll be loved forever. If it's a bad party, or someone's holding the party, you don't really want anyone to know what. For goodness sake, just do not get in a picture. As simple as you'll be rinsed for your life. It's the truth. I'm sorry, guys. Another one is gate crashing. It's basically when people turn up to parties and basically try and get in, even if they're not invited. I've seen it happen before. See it happen again. It's nothing new. However, it can get pretty violent, to be fair, especially who's gate crashing, who's on the door. If there are people on the door, it depends. If not, whatever. There's sometimes lists. Some of it's unofficial, to be fair. But if it's someone's house, you've got to respect the fact that it's actually their house, and you can't just break in and be like, oh hey guys, because also probably if you haven't been invited, that probably means no one wants you to be there. unless you have like some serious beef with the person and then everyone else likes you, which is normally not the case, because if you've got beef with one person, you've probably got beef with more than one person. So and then when you get into that party, even if you haven't been invited, if you get into that party, no one's gonna like you. There's gonna be drink there. If there's more people that the gate crashed, then you might be lucky. If not, you might just get smashed anyway in a different way, by a bottle over your head or a fist to your face. I mean, it can just happen. I mean, people are just gonna swing at you. I mean, it's just what happens. Another one is girlfriends and boyfriends at parties. There's different people at parties. There's lads, having drinks, getting drunk, messing around. The girls drinking water with strawberries in it, supposedly wine. Not mention any names, ladies. I think you know who you are. But yeah, there's also the couples at parties, and it's not really something I've ever. I don't know. I just feel like it's very public. If you're at a party, right, and you just suddenly just go out in the middle of the dance floor, wherever it is, and you start, kissing or whatever you're doing. I mean, it's okay to flirt at parties, but like if you go out of your way to prove, I don't know what you're trying to prove, whatever you're trying to prove. No one else cares. The different types of drunks, there'll be sexual, violent, aggressive, same thing, funny, stupid, excited people. There's all kinds of stuff. So parties sometimes see people's true emotions and true selves, which can sometimes be so much better than their normal selves. They can have more confidence, and that can be great. Or the other fact of where they can be absolute pillocks and just walk around like a vegetable all night, which is not really what you want. You want your broccoli standing strong. Oh, and the final point I have for you guys is what to drink. Now, you're young, and I'm assuming if you are talking about parties, then if you are watching this video, you might be a bit younger than you're supposed to. Maybe, I don't know, that's just an assumption I might be making. But anyway, you don't want to drink so much that your system can't hold. So you can have a few spirits, maybe, some beer, depends how much you can hold. You kind of know, probably, depending on how far you've actually gone in terms of drinking, you probably know your limits. It's like you know your limits for, playing football. You know your limits for this, you know your limits for that. However, drinking, people often forget, and they end up looking like absolute twats, to be honest. Yeah, it's just what happens. People drink wine, people drink whiskey, people drink vodka, people drink gin, people drink alcohol, people drink cider, beer, whatever. Dark fruit is a big one at the moment. You get your can and there we go, you sorted for life. And you never put that drink down again, because when it tastes like flipping Ribena or whatever, and it's lovely to drink. However, you don't want to drink so much that you become sick, and then it might ruin a night. Could have been amazing for you, and turn into a bad one. Some people don't get hangovers. I'm probably lucky because I don't think I get them. However, like some people's night can be ruined by the way they wake up in the morning, because when they can't remember anything, sometimes indicates it is a good night. If you got so-called smashed. If you did enjoy today's video, remember to like and subscribe. Remember, if you are going to party, tell me what's your kind of favourite party. Maybe a house party with your friends. Who with? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you enjoyed this video by leaving a like and subscribe. Yeah, thanks for listening. Get smashed, and goodbye, and I'll see you in the next one.